Sometimes I sit and reminisce about when me and my friends would sit around the bonfire after a tabletop game or a D&D session with some beers, recalling the best moments of what happened in the game, or just talking about what was to come. And usually I was the DM, so I was thinking about all the things that I could put into the game and just taking in their reactions and their feedback and thinking of ways that I could spice it up the next Sunday when we all got together. So forever I would associate the sound of a bonfire with brainstorming and creativity. It sparks that primordial epiphany, the kind that makes you want to go create a wheel or something. This is going to be a reoccurring world building segment called Flames of Creation. We're at the end of the road to season 3 and it's time to get that ball rolling. During the Flames of Creation, I'm going to pull a random lore category and ask the players as well as the spectators to create and submit something for that category by posting it in the comment section. The top handful of lore submissions with the most likes will be added into the world. I'll also be choosing my personal favorites and honorable mentions, out of the ones that don't have the most likes. If you see someone's submission that you like and want to build on, reply to it with your addition. And of course, hit the like button on their comment. If you like it enough to add to it, or if what you added makes you like it more, hit the like button. Additions with the most likes become part of its parent submission. Furthermore, the tip-top submission on each Flames of Creation video has a chance to be a major plot device in the upcoming story arcs. I'm going to be needing 3 of them, so each story arc will revolve around your lore submission if chosen. This is a chance to not only get your creation into the world, but also see it on the grand stage and potentially have a very large impact. There is no time limit on these lore submissions, so once I have chosen the 3 that I'm going to use for the episodes, I'm going to open up the action phase, revealing the 3 story arcs for the players to jump into. But more on that when we get there, one step at a time. I do want to share a few rules for the Flames of Creation phase though. 1, your submission should be mainly focused on the lore topic itself unless directed otherwise. 2, try to minimize comments that aren't submissions or additions on other people's submissions to help lessen the noise. And 3, be mindful of the length of your submission. You want people to read it and you want to leave room for people to build on. Just keep in mind that you're not creating an entire story. The story is what's going to be created around this item, this object, this thing that you're creating. So try to keep it light, try to keep it simple so that it remains flexible enough for me to fit somewhere in the story. 4, the lore submission cannot directly involve or benefit a character. Narrative rewards must be earned in game. However, we deeply encourage you to build on your punk type's area of influence. So for example, if you're a celebrity punk type, and the lore topic is species, celebrities build on culture, mass opinion, and where the general public's attention is. So maybe your submission would look something like a brand new species of animal that all the rich folks are getting and making it a cool thing. And if that should be chosen as a plot device for an upcoming story arc, I could see that developing into something like maybe there's this one celebrity who is farming them and skinning them. And I would imagine this would be a major political issue that could potentially reel in certain characters that have a certain disposition to that type of behavior with this new species. But because it's a new species, it's unprecedented, and that would be an example of where the drama would unfold, just based off of this particular lore submission that you submitted from the angle of a celebrity. Hope that makes sense. The last rule is the most important. Stoking the flames of creation got us this far and will continue to carry us. So right after you hear that lore topic, stoke the flames by hitting that like button, then hit the comment section and give us something good. We'd love to have the same amount of likes as we do subs. That's one thing you won't see on this channel are inflated sub counts. Every subscriber is likely an active character in the show. P&D is all natural and organic, baby. I digress. Let's continue. I'll start the fire and toss up the first lore category. Communications. What is a form of communication that is commonly used in the world? In the tank. It can span across Haven City, the countries and nations of Raylagar and Dorinthia. It can be super sci-fi, incredibly fantastic. It's up to you, as long as it's commonly used. As stated, I'll be choosing a handful of these, so I'd imagine all of these will coexist at some point. I'll leave you all to it beside the flames, and I hope that the sounds inspire you like they do me. Peace.
you.